Okay, so we found some documents after the fight last week, after the fight from the week before, where we killed the ape demons, and they were arcane, summoning demon from the abyss kind of documents. We rested in the room with the pillars, and then we went east from there, and we found a room with a bunch of gold, with a bunch of coins on the floor, and there was these gargoyle things. Then Finfall's boots went off, uh, and he had cursed boots of dancing on. So
And he's a dancing machine too.
he is an absolute dancing machine. Uh, and so after the fight, we gently tied up Sir Finfall, the prancing paladin, is what we call him now, evidently. And we're gonna need to do a remove curse to get the boots off of him. But in order to do that, Gunthrid will need to memorize a spell. This is what I have written down. I assume this is true. So that we can get the remove curse going. And then we also found a magic pickaxe, and some magic wings in this room. And that's what I know.
Alrighty. Oh, it looks like we're missing Spencer today, actually.
Those gargoyles were a little harder than I expected them to be. I think because Finfall was.
Agreed.
Well,
Yeah,
Hey,
Finfall.
I did get some attacks in there.
He got some attacks in with the bow, which was clever. I would have probably never even thought about that. Those things were tough. And those ape things the week before, those were tough. And those bug things the week before that, those were tough.
So one of the things, it's something I've actually talked to Coop about some of this. I know the 8 things negative at 3 AC. That's pretty difficult. But the gargoyles, I thought you guys would blow out through them, honestly. They weren't that hard, but you guys were just... It seems like right now you're really light on someone that is a melee-based guy that has the ability to hit and do damage. I mean, you got some guys, not to say everybody's incapable, but...
We really need to find Sir Finfall a sword.
I need to change my spells a little bit too. I think I could probably do a little more damage if I was able to go invisible more.
Okay. Also, something I think I messed up. Let me look at this spell real quick. I think I messed up something last week. All creatures below the spellcaster knows of 6 are entitled to... Okay, I forget. Okay, I just I know Color Spray has a hit die limit, and I didn't pay attention to it last week. I don't think it would have mattered, but in future I will pay attention to it more. But
did we exceed that?
I don't think so. I'm not gonna actually. I mean, I can pull up one and look at it, but I don't think we did. Let's see. Oh yeah, we did. Their hit dice is right at it. So yeah, the ones. I mean. Honestly, I would have let it work on them anyways, because of the difficulties that we're going through last time we played. So you guys have a couple options. You know that eastward is kind of up, and there's fresh air that way. It's cooler. You can definitely feel the temperature is different in that direction. Both the dwarf and the gnome both can tell you that. Or you guys can head back in the directions that you came from, and look for some other interesting passages.
I think we need to rest. We need to solve the dancing boot problem.
You guys have somebody that can cast Remove Curse?
I believe Gunther can.
Is that true, sir?
Yes, but I don't have it saved, so I'm going to have to rest to get it.
Yep. Okay.
Well, we
Is
all
that-
need to rest anyway.
I'm out of healing spells myself, so.
Yeah, I'm out of healing spells. I can still do create food and water, though.
Okay. So what we'll do, give me the people that are going to be on watch, and those individuals. Typically it's 3. Some you can do it with 2, but you typically need 3 people to do it. Those that are doing the watches, give me a D10 blind DM roll. The rest of you guys can kind of get your spells sorted in the direction that you want, and then whenever I do a long rest, without consuming food or water, because we're using create food and water, it'll reset all those for you guys.
I'll
Untie me. I'll take a watch.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, no.
You're tied up.
So Finfall, I mean, he can say he can take a watch, and you can, but just so you know, his feet have not stopped moving. In fact, Finfall is probably not going to sleep tonight.
I'm feeling a little yancy.
Mm-hmm.
I could try throwing a Dispel Magic directly on those boots. Maybe it'll calm them down temporarily.
You certainly could try that. If you would like to. You do know, is there a way to, and I'm not aware of it, I think it's pretty much AoE stuff, but is there a way, does it say you can cast it on a specific thing and not affect everything around it?
That's a good question, because it does have an area of effect. I'll look it up and let you know. Give me a second.
Okay. If you click the thing, it'll pop up the text so you can read it.
Yep. Okay. I was going old school with a book.
That's okay too. It just lets me see it easily without clicking on stuff too.
Sir Finfall, have you done your lay on hands for the day?
Yeah, I think I did it on Gunther as soon as the battle was over because he was standing right next to me, so I grabbed him and healed him.
Yeah, if you look at your character sheet, your lay on hands is
it's
faded
subdued.
out. Yeah. Oh wow. You don't have any spells memorized with.
I just
Tim.
turned them off because
Okay.
You were
Okay.
saying
Getting ready.
organize your spells.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go for it.
Are
We'll
there
go ahead.
any small animals in this room?
No. If there were, the gargoyles probably would have killed them and eaten them.
Okay.
That's your presumption, anyways.
It makes a mention here in like the third paragraph that it does not affect a specially enchanted item such as a magical scroll, ring, wand, rod, staff, miscellaneous item, weapon, shield, or armor, unless it is cast directly upon the item.
That seems to imply that you can do it specifically, so we'll do that. We'll do that. I think it's a D20, and you want to get 11 or above. Am I correct?
I move away.
Yeah, everybody might want to wait outside the room, kind of like we're doing an X-ray here.
Am I right in saying it is an 11 or above?
I think you said. Let me look.
I'm not looking at the spell. I'm hoping you know.
I don't off the top of my head, and I just closed it. Gotta pop it back open. The base chance is 11 or higher on a 20-sided die to the spell. The difference is subtracted based on level, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I would presume the guy that made it would probably be higher. So if it had been 11, it would have worked. I probably would have let it work, but unfortunately it was not.
Oh well, it's worth a shot.
Yep. And when when I say that, you guys didn't need to necessarily run away when he does that, because I wouldn't, if the spell says that it's cast on a specific thing, it can do a thing, I'm not going to just trick you and say, oh yeah, it's also AoE, and
No.
yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I will be completely upfront. I'll try to be, I don't know, referee
Every motion and
service.
scroll in the group is poof.
Yeah, now if you just do an AoE dispel, that's definitely what would happen. If you throw it on a person and just...
It's kind of prudent to move away anyway. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, the boots could explode, I guess, maybe. All right, so we got one. We got Delwar gave me a roll. Jason gave me a roll. Was there anybody else that was going to be on watch, or just those two for today? If it was just those two, Delwar's not going to be able to reset his spells. In fact, Delwar probably shouldn't be one of the ones that's on watch unless he has to be, because he needs to rest a full 8 hours to get his spells.
Yeah.
Hey,
Look.
Kilgrith picked up a military pick weapon that he does not want. Does anybody else want it?
I can't use it. That's the magic one. We don't know. It could be cursed.
I don't know
was
if it's magic or not. It's a military pick.
The pick.
We
Seems
picked
like
up a
a good dwarf weapon.
magic pickaxe last week.
Is it a pickaxe or a pick?
Pickaxe. It's a weapon.
Yeah, I can't use it, so.
I was thinking like a pick, like an ice pick, where you can,
Hey,
stabby,
Maybe
stab.
we could trade it to those things that we're mining up top, see if they could turn Drog back into flesh. But we'll deal with that on the way out.
Very good idea.
So is anybody, since I want to rest and get my spells set up, can somebody else cover from my watch?
You guys need a minimum, probably a minimum of 2. Optimal would be 3, so that everybody gets rested.
Yeah, but
So we've got Jason.
too many spellcasters
Yeah.
without Finfall. Isn't everybody else a spellcaster?
Yes, they are.
I can actually forego it. I've only spent one spell slot, and I think it's okay. But
I only have to memorize up to level 3 spells at the time being, but I don't know how long how much rest that requires.
If you've cast them, you have to rest 8 hours before you can memorize them.
We
Okay.
could do
Period.
that.
Yeah. The time to memorize them is different, but the rest period is definitely 8 hours.
We could do a glyph of warding and just let that do the job.
Mm-hmm. If somebody has it prepared, yeah.
Yeah, I think Gunther
We
normally
could all
has.
just rest like the dwarves in the Hobbit at the Goblin Cave entrance.
What could happen?
So what do you gentlemen want to do?
Stepping away for a minute.
Can I keep watch even though I'm tied up? I mean, can they prop me up against the wall and I watch over them for a little while,
You could watch one direction, maybe.
but not be able to watch both?
No, because you'd be tied up. You wouldn't be able to like move around. And I mean, there's like these things right here are columns all the way to the ceiling, all that sort of stuff. So I mean, they could put you in the middle of a room with your vision off south, or east or west, that sort of thing. But you wouldn't be
get
able to
it.
watch the whole thing.
Anyone who saw him just laying there tied up would think he was like bait for some obvious.
Oh, that's a trap. Yeah.
Can you guys see me pinging the map?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's weird. I'm watching from the client side on the other one, and I'm not seeing myself ping the map. But I'll take it as you guys can see it.
Can you see us pinging it from the cloud?
Oh yeah, I can see you guys. Again, like I said, I'm trying it from the web browser stuff tonight, so it's a little different for me. But I can ping it, and I can see it on my side, but I'm not seeing it on the side that the video is recording on. So never mind. Don't worry about it. No big deal. As long as you guys see it. So you guys just want to have Jason watch like 3 hours and then rest the rest of the night, or what?
Only if we put that glyph thing up.
Well, the glyph can only keep like one area covered, like here or over here. So it can't really.
Who said?
Can't you do like a semicircle or something?
Yeah, but it's not that big.
Oh.
Who said they'd only use like one spell or something?
that was me.
Mm.
So I'm actually okay right now. I was just looking at what I could do. And I don't even have invisibility as one of my learned spells, so I can't do what I wanted to do anyhow. So it's not important.
Yeah, so you can be the other watchkeeper.
Yeah, I'm good. I was thinking that we could talk about it when we're done resting, but I was thinking about what we could do.
Okay. Alrighty. So we'll have Delwar and Jason watch. So that Delwar's spells don't get updated, I am going to drop him from the party thing really quick, and then I'm going to do the camp and then pull him back in. I need to figure out a way to exclude people from that. Alright, I've done the rest. Nothing happens the entire night. You guys are rested and recuperate. Let me get Delwar back. Yes. You guys have kind of not had a lot of activity outside of moving into specific rooms here. It seems to be that there's not a lot of wandering going on here at all.
You know, I was thinking, what about those people we encountered up there that had the magic and they kept barring us and pushing us away? You think maybe they could get rid of this curse?
Maybe.
That's a good question. Some of you suspect they were genies. You know, genies grant wishes. Okay. We're at the next day. Your spell should be reset.
So to remove curse, do I highlight pinfall?
No, you just cast the thing and what happens. I don't think there's a roll or anything for remove curse, is there? If you bring up the spell like you're gonna cast it, I can read it. I don't think there is any special things for it.
It does say that a target is required.
Yeah. I mean, you need to target it on something. Like you want to remove curse on either him or his boots, and I'm not gonna make you, worry about that. It's just you have a target, Yeah, just click the. I mean, you can target him and cast it, but you don't necessarily. The only reason we're doing that is so that you use the spell. Not so much that he saves versus spells to do that. Normally, you can also use that spell as reverse, which is bestow curse, I think. And that's what the save is for. But in this case, there's no save. It's automatic. So I'll remove that. And then we'll go to his gear. And we'll find the horrible boots that he is wearing. And we will remove those from his
You can
equip.
identify it.
I'm going to. I shouldn't, but I'm going to. But you know, after the experience you've had, that they are definitely not the boots that you thought they were. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put those in the bag of holding. I've got my regular boots in the bag of holding.
Yeah, so just to make sure that you've cast that spell, Gunther, so the slot has been used on your thing. And speaking of Gunther, are you going to do any premonitions or prophecies for today?
See if you can prophesize a sword.
Ooh, he said, "What's up?"
I'm gonna concentrate on the lantern and how close we are to retrieving it.
Okay. So you're whenever the very first thing you see is just this double-headed axe made of stone. It has some markings on it. You can't really discern what they are because you're not close enough. And the image kind of pans back a little bit, and you see this mighty fist holding it. And the image pans back a little more, and you can see the face of your compatriot turned to stone holding the axe. And that's the image you get.
Wait, what?
Basically, we got to go back to him. Is what that's.
So I see the shit. I can't think of his name. Sorry. So I see him turn to stone where we were before.
You see Drog axe. You see his axe. What that has to do with the lantern, you are unsure. Prophecies are never clear. You just know that something about either the axe or Drog or both have something to do with the lantern.
Dun dun dun. That's an unexpected turn. I didn't see that coming.
Okay,
Well, the axe that he is wielding is the one that you guys picked up from around the ghouls, not his normal one.
Sir Finfall, we've got to go back to Drog.
Okay, then let's go. But we got to figure out how are we gonna get him from stone to flesh again.
I don't know how we're going to do that.
Is that a code? Is that a curse, Mike?
What?
Stone to flesh? I mean, flesh to stone?
No, it's not. But somebody earlier suggested, maybe you could make a deal with the
Ifrit, yep.
The Picts
We got
or the Ifrits.
And the Ifrits. I think we got two options.
Let's try the picks first.
So the only thing I'm going to make you guys kind of figure out is how you get out of here to do that.
Yeah, we have no idea how to get there.
If you can figure out how to get up to the upper level.
Because we got teleported here, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Well, to various areas in here. You guys did walk into this level of it. You have been teleported a couple of times. But if you guys can figure out how to get up, we'll kind of hand wave all the travel between there and the Picts or wherever it is. If you guys end up wanting to go back to the Ifrits, you can too. That's up to you.
So we just got to bumble around until we find the stairs up.
Jason, you went invisible?
Yes, I did.
You can't see him.
Kilg wants to cast a spell before we get going here.
I'm still pretty close to you guys.
Let's go explore to the east real quick and see if that's maybe a way to the outside.
Why don't one of us sneaky folk go have a look a little bit? We'll just rush ahead,
I think that's a good idea.
All right, Finfall, see if you're feeling a little bit more beefy now.
Holy crap! What did you do?
Jason,
Magic, buddy, magic.
give me a when you're here, give me a move silently with your boots, please. What did you cast on him, by the way? Oh, you did strength. So I need to. I don't think it's specific unless you did like a percentile strength version of the effect. I need to double check that because
I don't do anything. It does it. I just cast it, and it lasts 5 hours.
right. But there's a specific effect for people that are above 18.
I did choose the warrior version. Yeah.
Right, and that's great. The problem is that he can't have 25 strength. Once you get to what is it? When you get to 18, it starts reducing the
Yeah, it
effectiveness
should
of
went
it.
up 10% for every point after 18.
Yeah, yeah, and it's also dropped it on him twice. So he should get a what's the roll for a warrior? A D6 on the
It's
spell.
D8. 1d8.
So roll a D8, Sir Finfall. Yeah, I don't have a
You
way to
get
automate this. So you
60%
get 60. So
on
let
top of
me
whatever percent he's already got.
so let me target Sir Finfall. I want to put the warrior on, and then I'm going to edit the thing to be what it can be. So it's not strength value, it's strength percent, and it's going to be 60, which probably is going to push him over. What is his strength? Oh, it's 1897. Look at that. 2.5. Yeah, that's good. And that
Just
will last.
Top you off to 105 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So keep in mind, as long as the game is not paused, time is ticking. So decide what you want to do.
Let's go
Jason,
find
did you
some
give me your
bars to
roll?
bend.
You did? Okay. You're good, Jason. Move along however it is you wanted. Sir Finfall, you know that Jason moved off in the easterly direction when he was invisible. He went out of your range and you couldn't see him anymore.
All right, I'm gonna come back and say that there's 3 branches right here. One kind of goes straight ahead, looks like it goes to a chamber. One to the south goes to a chamber, and then there's like a middle one that looks like it's just a long tunnel.
All right.
I don't know if you want me to check a chamber first, probably.
Yeah, let's just keep going east. Kilgreth's gonna go stealth too.
Actually, so will I. I'll move forward.
You guys can cheat up a little bit.
Tim, I put Nero. He's like mounted you. I should have. There's a follow. I just don't know the key combining for it right now, so that's what's happening.
Okay, so he's not riding on my back. Or
No. He should be following you. I don't know the key bind automatically to make that happen, but it'll make sure I don't have to deal with him.
Do any of these
That's-
branches seem like they're going up or have?
You wouldn't
cleaner
know
air?
the first thing about that.
I know. I'm asking the group.
Oh, gotcha.
Middle one
Sorry.
doesn't go anywhere.
But I think I would.
You would, yes. Yeah. Where are you?
And
You need to be where they're at.
Yeah, I'm back. We're here. I'm over here.
Okay, before you go over there, that room up to the north, the back wall is like completely flat.
It goes up and out of your line of sight. Kilgareth, are you invisible? It doesn't look like it. Give me a hide in shadows and move silently, please. These are blind GM rolls. Okay.
Yeah, they were, right?
Yep, it looks like it. So, when you move up to there, you're kind of peering in, looking off in the easterly direction. You can see in the tunnel itself. Let me find. Where is that? Where's the notes? Oh, there it is. I'm blind. Why is that? Show the notes. Wow, I don't know how that got turned off. Alright, this place is well over 200 feet long. Varies from 20 to 40 foot in width. The ceiling height is 25 to 50 feet. There's like shelves and ledges all along the walls. The roof has many stalactites with a scattering of stalagmites. It looks like the central part is kind of flat. There are a number of fungi growths. You can see that there are some small creatures feeding on them.
Would we recognize what those creatures are? Or would I?
They look like creatures that aren't typically found in the underground. They're furry creatures, maybe. Maybe mice. Generally, those are not found this deep underground.
Would you look at that? What the hell are those little things?
Did
I've
you
never
actually
seen
say
one in my
that?
life. Yeah. No, sorry. I forgot that I was hiding.
Okay, yeah. That's why I was asking.
No.
You got all three of you guys are just being sneaky, so.
I forgot where I was. Yeah, you're right.
So the cavern extends well beyond the wall that we see, right?
Yeah, it's like a ramp.
Yes, it keeps going up, yeah. I need to, okay. I want to fix this follow thing real quick. So I need to do this, and then I think, nope, get out of the way, gentlemen. There we go, and target you, click you, and then F. Now I think, Tim, can you move north just one?
Let me try.
Follow, turkey. Follow. Target, follow. Why doesn't it follow? Follow. F, the key that I'm using is supposed to. I'm just gonna mount you. That sounds horrible.
It does.
Get closer. Maybe that's what it is, because I can't even do the mount. Oh, wait. Why is the mount not working? I'm gonna pull you back over here.
Because there's a wall in the way, maybe?
Maybe. Let me try it again. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. I want to figure. Stop moving. Stop moving, please.
I'm not doing that. Somebody else is.
N, M, what? Okay, F. No. Mount. Fuck it. We'll use mount. I don't know why F is supposed to be the keybind for that, but it's not working. We'll just assume he's following you. That's also how we can do familiars. If you get familiars, we can actually make it, instead of being like right in the center, we can have it like it on your shoulder, you know, kind of on the top part of the token, so that it shows up as like, you know, if you have a familiar, it looks a little different. But
Very cool.
all right, sorry, where were we?
I guess let's go check out the cave further.
Is it safe?
So far, so good.
Where are those little creatures, Mike? I wanna talk to them.
They're kind of in the middle of the, you know, or on the, you know, edges where the mushrooms are. And as you guys are kind of moving around, checking out things, you can see that there's several of these little mice things munching on. It looks like there's little bugs, you know, that are kind of crawling around underneath the mushrooms, and they're kind of eating the mice are eating the bugs. You can see all along the floor there's these white sort of shards all over the floor.
The same shards we saw before.
Yeah.
They don't. Are they bone?
Upon closer examination, it definitely looks like bones. What is Tim doing? Is he back there by himself? Or actually, he's with Team Row too, but.
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Can I talk to the little mice? Do they respond to the ring?
Yeah, if you're close enough. They're up, you know, around this area up here. Sir Finfall, give me a D10, and you can do it out in the open. Thank you. Let's see. I don't. Tim, you'll see this. Sir Finfall will see this a little too late. Peeking up from behind one of the ledges that are further up the side of the wall, you see this reptilian mouth kind of raise above, open up, and you see like this sparks kind of crackling around the teeth of the thing. See these, you know, kind of strange looking, maybe antenna, reptilian antenna. I don't know. I'll show you the image when we're done. And then you see this bright blue light appear, kind of like Godzilla, you know, and it's like a giant ball of light, and it's pointed in the direction that, you know, the rest of the party is, in the easterly direction. And let me go ahead and do that real quick. You and Sir Finfall both can see it. It's too late to do anything about it other than just yell as it happens.
Freaking dragon or something? What the heck?
Yeah. No, it's Godzilla. And we yell that out of sync.
Kaiju!
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just his head, though.
It's his head peeking out above. Let's see if this works. I can't remember. Why do I have Tim target? Okay, sorry. We'll redo that because Tim is targeted for the mounting from earlier. All right, there we go. Now we'll do it again. The two people that he's throwing it down. Let's see, Delwar and Jolliman, both of you guys miss your saves. And this bolt of lightning flies down across both of you. Oh, wow. 24 damage right off the bat. It takes out... Delwar dies to a lightning bolt in the back. Oh, wow. That was a lot of damage. And you guys see this creature. Let me get get an image. You guys see that?
Ugh,
Yeah.
it's not loading
Yeah.
for me.
I actually got it twice.
It is a reptilian snake monster. It is really big. It's, you know, you can see the mass of it. It just kind of rolled up on the ledge above the floor, you know, in the 50-foot section where there were shelves that I was describing. This is where this thing is. It's got a blue kind of electric sort of color, but it doesn't have like wings or anything, so it's not a dragon, you're pretty sure, unless dragons don't have wings. It's kind of got those weird sort of antenna thingies. I don't know what to call those. All right, and let me select everybody, put everybody in combat. We'll bring up the combat tracker. Also,
I'm gonna F5. My stuff isn't loading for me.
okay. One thing I did want to mention is I think that the module that I wrote to escape only the last window may be causing you guys some problems. Like the guys that were seeing multiple combat HUDs. I think it was the reason you were seeing that is because of that. So if you're seeing multiple combat HUDs instead of just the one, unless it's, you should only see one of each person that you can control. So if you see multiple for Sage Alaman or multiple for Finfall, look in hit F12, look and see if you see any red errors. And if you do, let me know. And I'm going to begin combat, and you guys can roll now.
Okay. Because I rolled before you did that. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to give everybody just details beforehand.
It didn't give me the option.
Roll better.
Is Jason not on the map?
I need just a minute. Hold on.
I am, but it did not give me the option.
Where is
to roll
Jason?
For initiative.
Where is Jason?
I'm invisible.
Yeah, but where? I don't even see you on the map. Oh, there you are.
I'm right above Kilgareth.
There you go. Now you can roll.
But on my...
You can roll now. I didn't select you. I did a lasso, and for whatever reason I missed you.
But it's not giving me the option to roll for initiative.
What? In your combat tab, I see dice rolls next to all your weapons. If I look in the combat tracker, I can see a dice next to you.
Oh, now it is. I closed and reopened. Here we go. Sorry.
Okay. Good to know. I'll make a note of that.
I had to close and reopen too.
Now I'll look at that later. Yeah, it did show up twice for the viewer account as well. So I think maybe I may have shared it twice. It's like everybody but Delwar. Delwar is unconscious. You see him on the floor, smoldering. Nero is not rolled initiative. Let's see what Nero has. What does Nero have? Nero has magic missile. All the fire flame. What would Nero do?
So I didn't realize I had to roll because I was dead.
Yes, I understand. Yeah, I get it. You don't have to worry about it, but it's okay. So what would Nero do? Magic missile or fireball or lightning bolt or wall of fire or wall of ice or haste? What do you guys want him to do?
Not lightning bolt.
Not lightning bolt.
No.
Okay.
Probably
a fireball
missile would be my guess.
A fireball would definitely, if he launched it at the thing, it would also hit
Missile's
Sir
probably
Finfall.
not a bad idea. Yeah.
Okay, we will roll initiative for that. Now it looks like Tim is still the first person to go. Tim, what is your action? Since you're first, I don't see. Oh, yeah, you're casting magic missile. Look at that.
Yep. Now, I'm assuming I have something I can see to target.
Oh, I need to
Okay,
fix
where's
that. I need to fix that. There you go. Sorry.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, he's the biggest
It's right in the middle of us now.
He's up in
kind
the
of above us.
on the wall, up 15 feet above you.
Oh.
Oh.
He's up on the ledges.
I thought he was down with us. Okay.
I thought it was
No, no,
down
no.
Pleasant.
to the
No.
east.
No.
Rolled initiative on the wrong weapon.
Yeah, as I said, let's see, the ceiling is with 25 to 50 feet high. There are many shelves and ledges along the walls. He was secreted on one of those, hiding, waiting for people to come walking through and blast them in the back. You can hold the control button down while you do the damage, and it won't prompt you every single time for the situational.
Cool. Oh crap! How many arrows?
You get
Missiles
4,
are
I think.
4, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. You get 4 as a level 7 caster. No, that's Nero. That's not you. You are... What level are you? You are level 7. So I still think it's 4, isn't it?
That's what I remember.
Yeah, I think
Goes
so.
Let me
up
roll
on
first
odd level.
three.
It goes up on odd levels.
Yeah, I think you're good. Max. Oh, not max. One more. There we go.
Okay. How do I go to next turn?
In the combat tracker, if you right click on the combat encounters tab, the cross swords, it'll pop out a thing. I typically leave that up, and then there's an end your turn at the bottom. There you go. All right, gentlemen, what are you doing, ma'am?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Should I have displaced from the lightning bolt?
No.
Okay.
only works on melee attacks. You should have gotten a +2 to save. Let me scroll back and look, because I don't think I have this. This is a old creature. Let me look at your saves. You missed. Oh, you failed by 5, so it wouldn't have mattered. Because you get plus. Oh wait, looks like it's already there. Ring of protection. Save one's all. Cloak of displacement gives you a bonus to saves. You would have got +2 more because you're a druid. Druids get +2 versus fire and lightning. I think even the desert guys get that.
But it does. But it's moot, right? Because I
Yeah, because you missed by 5. That was a question more than a statement. I wasn't sure whether the desert guys got that. I think they do. Definitely lightning. So, but either way, unless you had +5, it wouldn't have mattered. So, I don't think I have that ability set to as a property of lightning, so it wouldn't have tracked it.
I'm moving over to Delwar, and with the intention of casting a heal spell on him next round. And I want to make myself as small as target as possible and provide as much cover to Delwar as possible. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, you can kind of move behind the mushrooms and kind of duck underneath them.
Did I miss my save by that same amount too? Like too much?
Let me check. Let me check. I'm scrolling back. We're looking for. So Delwar, you missed by 9, and you do have +3 to save because you're racials. On top of that.
Yeah, it looks like you rolled a 3 + 3 for 6 total.
Yeah, your roll was pretty low. The total was 6. All right. We are now with Nero. Nero is launching magic missile at the bad guy, and I shall do that. And it was cast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinfall.
All right, so
This thing is 15. Okay, this guy is 15 feet above you.
Yeah, so do I have to change weapons to my longbow?
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Well, I want to shoot arrows at him, but can I in this round or no?
You can drop your sword and get one shot at him.
All right, I'll drop the sword, get one shot.
Clang, clang, clang. Sword hits the ground. You pull out your bow. Shoot a bow. No modifiers. It looks like. Hold on a second. Let me double check that you didn't get magic missile by Tim, because Tim has you targeted right now.
Oops, do I?
You do. No, it did to the bad guy.
The critter's hurt.
Yeah, I'm showing.
No, but I see that. Now it's not there. Tim had targeted. Or maybe it's just because his token is so big for the bad guy. Alrighty, kill Gareth. I think you're good, Tim. It was just me misseeing things.
Okay, Melf's meteors. Let's open that up. Make sure I remember what to do here.
Oh shit! You need to delete that spell and re-add the new one, because the new one has the cast and the attacks the way it should work. Because remember, the attacks won't work if you do this. Do you mind if I delay you and then let you go at the end of the round?
No, that's
so that. Okay. Yeah, just use the item browser, grab the new spell, delete the one you have, re-add it, mark it learned, put it wherever you need to do, and then do all the unlearn, unmemorize, rememorize, all that jazz. Sorry, I meant to mention it when I changed it, but I fixed it last time.
Hey, it just
Jason.
passed over me.
No, it went over Kilgareth and went to Jason, and then you're after Jason. Your initiative is 15. Jason's is 15. Kilgareth was moved to the end of the turn, so that's why it kind of looked weird. You go after Jason.
I'm gonna. Is this thing flying or is it just?
It's 15 feet up a wall.
Just hanging there.
No, there's a ledge up there where it kind of poked its head out and breathed off of it.
Okay. I'm gonna move over here so next turn I can try and climb the wall.
So I will let you make your move now if you can make your climb walls check. No modifiers, just make it out in the open, and if you make it next round, you'll be right on his backside. Oh, you didn't make it, so you'll have to try again next round.
I suck at that.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
I didn't realize how bad I was.
You haven't been putting points in that, buddy. All right, Gunther, it's your turn. You were casting Cure Light Wounds on somebody.
Hey, Mike, what do I got to do to learn the spell?
Edit the spell, and then there's a toggle at the top.
Ah, I got it. I got it.
Well, I wanted to run over to Dill.
Delwar. You can certainly do
Yeah.
that and line up a Cure Light Wounds for next round. Is that what you want to do?
I'll cast one to get him to 1, and you can cast one to get him above 1.
Can I? Is there enough time for me to run over there and bind his wounds?
If you're not casting Cure Light Wounds, and you have boosted speed, certainly, yeah, you can actually do that and make your skill check when
That's
you
an
get over
even
there.
better idea.
Now let me
Okay, so
move this.
I'm gonna do that
this guy.
because I can at least he won't be bleeding out because it happened in the same round.
Yeah, and that'll also get him to 1 hit point, which means that the heal from Jalaman will do its actual heal if he rolls above 1.
Yeah, exactly. That's a solid move right there.
All right, so give me the skill check. You don't need to target him; just do the skill check for healing. All right, so that means
Hoorah.
that brings him up to
What happened?
1.
Do I have to wait for the another round before I can do the herbalism as well, or no?
So when there's no healing and herbalism at the same time when you're doing something like this, it allows you to do certain things at approved skill checks. And the healing herbalism in this case is just to get him from, negative whatever to 1. And you made the skill check, so that is succeeded. So next round you'll be able to cast on him. And if you do,
Cure Serious, not Cure Light.
yeah, you can heal him and it'll work, as normal. If you had healed him while he was in the dead state below 0, it would only bring him up to 1 hit point. So your skill check allowed him to get up to 1, so all you guys still will work. All right, in turn. You need me to end your turn, Gunther?
Yeah, for some reason I'm not getting that option.
All right. Go ahead and I don't. Are you on a laptop or something else?
Yeah, I'm on a laptop. It's like
Okay,
I'm showing, Gilgriff's turn.
Do F5. I think you're probably having some lag issues because you're mousing over where your character was and your character's not there. So I'm going to manually move it to the next guy, which is the bad guy. And the bad guy is going to roll down, stretch out, and move off the ledge into this area. And let's see, I can't get his head straight, and it really bothers me. We'll leave him there.
It's the Loch Ness Monster.
It is. He just kind of slithers down. He does have a bunch of legs. He targets him, Finfall. What is he going to do? He's going to bite. Actually, let me read this guy and see what he does. Make sure I'm not missing anything. How often can this sucker do this? Oh, wow. Okay. All right, so he's going to target Sir Finfall with his bite attack. Pray he doesn't get a natural 20. Nope, not on that one. And that is his attack. Kill Gareth.
Okay.
Mel Smiley Familiars. Yeah, let's try it. Hopefully it works. It should come up with a cast and an attack this time. It did. So do the cast first. Perfect. And then do your attacks. And that should do the whatever else.
Should have all the bonuses built in, right?
What bonuses
Roll
should...
it and see. Well,
Yeah.
I have my own dexterity bonus, and then the spell itself, I think, is +2.
Let me check and make sure it's set up for ranged.
And there's no range penalty, so it's +2.
No,
for
there's
spell
none.
Plus my dex.
It's set up as a ranged ability using dexterity, so if you have a dex bonus, it should apply those.
Okay, but the spell itself is supposed to have +2.
Now it might not have that. Let me check. I
Put
didn't.
it on there.
Let me check. One quick sec. Where's? Is it +2 because of your level or something?
No, it's just in the spell description.
Oh, okay.
You can see if
+2 to hit.
details out. Yeah.
Okay, so let me add that. And now try it. I'm directly modifying your spell, so if that works, I will make sure that the
Well, here
primary
it goes.
was.
Okay, so it looks like it added my dex bonus, but not the +2. Because I rolled a 12, it added 3 for a 15, which hit, but I think it's still missing that other +2.
Yeah, it may have been because I added it in the middle of all that. We'll check next time.
Okay.
So that one hit roll damage.
And there's 5, right? So we're gonna
Yep.
do this 5 times.
Are you gonna do them all at once or one in a round? I think you can do it.
I can, but I'm gonna do them all this round.
Okay, go ahead and do them all. Do the next one and see if it adds the 2. If it doesn't, I'll see what it misses by. Ooh, max damage.
And I guess I got to keep using the tab in the chat.
Use the attack button. No, you can just click the attack thing and bring it up. Or you can click the spell. Even though it is.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And just click attack on the spell thing. That's probably going to hit 2.
Still missing the +2.
Why
So
did I not
I'll
save that?
I'll just add the +2.
Hold on a sec. Let me before you do the next one. But that hit. Let me check. What? Why is it not adding +2 to the hit? Let's see if that does it. All right, try the next one.
Would you want me to do the +2 or see if it took?
No. See if it does it. I mean, I can see what you need to hit, and so if you miss by a certain number, yeah, that's definitely gonna miss. And it didn't add. Yeah. I need to add a note to fix that.
Okay, so that's 3, right?
That was the third one. Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look
Okay,
like it's
that
adding
time
the.
I added the +2.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's fine. Go ahead and keep doing it. I've made a note to look at that. It should be adding the modifier in the spell that I added, but apparently it's not. That's a hit too.
Nice. That was 5, I believe.
Yep, that was 5.
Or is he still 15 feet up, or did you say he slithered down?
He is slithered down.
How far away is he from me?
He's right in your face, man. He's trying to eat your head. He's massive.
The initiative bug is biting.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
He is. Let's see. His size is 40 feet long, so he's really big, gigantimous.
I got +22 to. Everybody's getting +22.
Everybody got +22 to initiative.
Delwar, did you roll initiative like really quick or something?
No, I did it right after you said roll, or right after the thing came up.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't reset it, and it doesn't matter because everybody is that late, so I'm not going to worry about it. But I don't know what causes that, unfortunately. So like Nero, Nero was fine because I moved the initiative back to Delaware. So normally he would have so. It doesn't really matter because all of you guys are in the same frame. Even the bad guy is setting at that high of initiative, so it doesn't matter. But if we can figure out what's causing that, I would love to fix it, but unfortunately I don't. Delwar you are on the floor waiting. You're looking at Gunther and Jolman hovering over you. Both of them are about to cast heal spells on you, I presume. I don't know, but they look like they're about to do something.
Yeah, we both rolled initiative for heal spells.
So my suggestion would be to wait until the end of the round.
What I was going to ask is there an equivalent to hold action, like a delay?
The hourglass will delay you to the end of the round.
Okay, can I do that? Because I have an idea to keep myself from dying.
Yeah, sure. Just click the little hourglass in the combat tracker, and it'll move you to the below Sir Finfall. And then there you go. All right, Nero is.
You did die, and I brought you back.
He was just mostly dead.
Yeah, not completely dead.
I'm getting better.
Nero's going to do 4 more magic missiles.
Nice.
And then the bad guy gets to go. He's going to target Sir Finfall to hit for a whopping 5 damage. Let me read.
Hit with a 13.
Yeah, he's got a good attack on, doesn't he? Let's see. And he's going to get 2 claw attacks as well. He's got many legs. 20 and a 1. He gets 1 claw that hits. You're fortunate that wasn't a bite. Alright, Kilgareth.
That's the second time you said that. I'm starting to get scared.
Yeah, he's got like killing blow or something.
Yeah, or paralyze, or petrification, or.
He's got a very big mouth.
Probably swallow.
Swallow whole, yep.
So 3 magic missiles then.
Thanks. Sir Tim the Academic. Casting web. Target the guy cast, and he gets a save versus spells to make his way out of it. Which he does, strangely enough. We'll say he slithers over to here. It should give you a template to place, I think. Is there like a cast shape?
There. Oh, I just clicked the effect.
That's fine. That's just you don't necessarily need the effect on the bad guy. That's probably supposed to go on you to track the time.
Right. I don't see a.
Let me look.
No, I
You
don't
may
see
have the
anything
old
here.
version of the spell. I think I probably
I
added
might,
it
yeah.
later. Well, if you want to draw where you place it, that's fine. Just know that the
8,
bad
10
guy
by-
jumped out of it. And
Okay.
while you're
So
doing that,
I got 8 10 by 10 foot squares. Your grid is 10-foot scale.
it should show you when you. I think they're 5 foot. It should show you
Gotcha.
whenever you start
Okay.
drawing the thing. Use like the
Sounds
rectangle thing. I'm gonna go ahead and move to Jason and let you draw that while you're
Sounds good.
doing that. All right, Jason.
He's still at ground level.
Yes, he just kind of slid out of the way of wherever he's placing it.
All right, I'm gonna try and stab him, backstab him.
Alrighty, you definitely get that, so you're +4 to hit. Remember, if you get a nat 20, you get an additional multiplier, which
Oh dear.
that's still hit
Still hit. Oh yeah.
with a 3.
Holy.
So you get the damage multiplier that you would normally get, which is I think X3. So when you do the damage, make sure you apply the damage style of X3. He looks like he's hurting pretty bad. Oh, you damaged Jason.
Oh.
Let me manually apply that damage, and when I do, you will see what happens. The thing dies. Jason takes it out in one whack of his broadsword of mightiness.
It still causes me to become visible.
Yes, it does. You can
Okay.
take care of that. Let me do this and this. So we're back to our normal music. We're going to end combat. And Sir Jason has stabbed the thing in the back of the neck, seemingly severing its spinal cord, and the thing flops to the ground, writhing, and eventually stops. For those of you that didn't know what this was, it was a behir.
Never heard of such a thing.
It's a Scottish dragon, long body and lots of legs.
It's a Nessie, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna
That-
pick up
that-
the sword.
Okay. It's a Nessie that throws lightning bolts out of its mouth. I will
Yeah,
say
the lightning
that
bolt was nasty.
all the bones and stuff are probably from the creature itself, eating things that came through its area. You guys definitely can tell that if you continue up the passage far enough, you can exit from the caves.
We don't want to
Yeah.
do that right now.
Or do we want to do that and go back in the front door?
That's what I was thinking.
If we can find the front door.
Well, it's,
But we
it's
if the-
important that we left a camp by the front door.
if the outdoors isn't that far up this ramp, we should probably at least go check it out and just look out there.
Yeah.
Well, how do you know it's even on the same side of the mountain?
I don't. Yeah, I have no clue.
Seems worth a look. Did we loot the room?
Nobody looked in the room, no. But there doesn't look to be anything immediately available that's of value. There's bones everywhere, fungus and little mice and everything, which scattered to their little hidey holes as soon as the lightning bolt blasted through the room and the the loud noise. Keep in mind that your friend Delwar looks like he's back to full health. I was going to say he's hurt, but looks like he's back to.
I've got a strong constitution. It's really hard to kill me.
Yeah. So this thing was a snake-like reptilian monster with a dozen legs, and it moved very quickly. Its head looks like a crocodile more than a snake. Have band-like scales that were really hard. This one was a bluish color.
Oh, do you guys want to step outside and
I
see
don't
if you
know.
can get
Now
a
I'm
bearing of
starting to
where we are?
wonder if we go outside, does that reset whatever's going on with the doors in the middle?
Who knows, man?
There's a lot of questions here.
I got a feeling that what's going on with the doors in the middle might be attached to the weapon that our stony friend still has.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that we've we've come in at like an angle around. There's like it's like a circle with doors all the way around. So the ones we've already opened. If we leave and come back in, do we like somehow not get credit for those or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just wondering if we have that weapon in hand, we don't get teleported.
Oh,
That's
like
what
a
I'm
key-
thinking.
it's like a key.
Yeah. Now I could be wrong too, but so I don't know. That's my guess.
So we can either keep looking for the stairs here, or we can go out and see if we can get back to the front door. I don't know.
Well, there's two
You
other
wanna-
forks in the tunnel back there, no?
Yeah, the middle one I went down, didn't go anywhere. Then we can go back and go down the other one to the south.
But do you want to step outside and kind of get a bearing of where we are, maybe in relation to where our camp is, kind of? Or do you just want to turn around and go back in to the
Yeah.
dungeon?
I don't know. I'm thinking.
Back in?
I was thinking go out, but now I'm thinking maybe we just stay in.
Then let's move.
Okay, so we need to go back to the south.
Good.
So there was someone. Oh, strength is still up on Surf and Fall. Yeah, that was the guy. I tell you what, you guys get a Surf and Fall. You see ahead of you. It's an area that you're familiar with. I think you are. This area ahead of you looks slightly familiar.
Is there any chalk
Sorry.
marks? I'm gonna.
No, there is not a chalk mark, but it does look familiar.
Oh, and it's a square room. Okay.
This might be the first one we came to.
And I feel
That's
like,
what you're thinking, Sir Finfall.
I feel like
Yeah.
the entrance is going to be on the east, so I'm going to go up the
Right.
east passage.
Chalk mark this. Mark this one up.
So
Whoever has the chalk.
go ahead.
I think
okay,
Jason
let's
has
see,
the
Kev.
I have chalk. What do you want me to chalk up?
Just mark it so that we know that we've been here before somehow.
This is one of those 4-way rooms.
Oh yeah, I'll put some signs on the wall.
Where
Hey.
where did Nero go? Am I blind?
Gilgaret just went down.
Yeah, hold.
Leave Tim behind.
He's underneath one of the things. I thought I had him following you. Dang it! Hold on.
He did.
Yeah, that room looks interesting. I'm not going any farther.
Follow. What the fuck is
Yeah, I
Spencer
know.
on?
It keeps.
Is Spencer on and he moving things? Am I missing something?
I don't know. I
I
keep
don't
getting
see him
weird movement
connected.
myself.
Yeah, he's not connected. Oh, I think I know what it is. I think maybe I followed the dead thing. All right, let's try this.
Oops.
Yeah. What is going on? All right, give me a second. Follow. No. What? Why are you
Yeah,
moving?
it's-
What?
I'm
This
not.
move thing is this follow thing is really freaking me out here.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Boots
I don't-
dancing.
It is. I'm
Revenge
confused.
of the Boots.
I'm gonna mount you. We'll just fucking deal with it. I'm sorry. All right. Yes. Yeah. You can move Tim. He'll be on. Falling. All right. So Kilgareth, you get to there. And this is. I don't remember if you're a particular character, but the other guys have kind of talked about this room. They avoided it early on. And what they saw was this thing.
Oh, I do remember that.
And then
I'm
also,
backing out.
and they avoided it. I think I have
Okay,
another.
the
I have
black
another
looking
image.
dull-eyed guys with the halberds are down there. So
Yeah, the other. Let me see. I have another image of that thing. This is the more modern version of that.
They look
That
friendly.
thing. He looks like a giant. I say giant. I mean, he looks like a human-sized golem, almost. Yeah,
Look like a doppelganger.
with a giant halberd.
hey, dwarf, go look to the west and see if that slopes up.
If it's a big, huge cavern full of water,
Not a cavern full of water, but you guys have been in that direction. You know what's there. You've been there. It is a multi-leveled area with a large creature that looks like this you've seen.
Are there glyphs on the wall?
and is the
Does-
creature dead?
The creature dead. I shared the image of what you see. or what you've seen before. You guys came in here before and you avoided this thing.
All right, so I feel like going south gets us back to the center room.
Maybe.
Are there glyphs on the wall like this thing's being held prisoner?
There are glyphs, yeah. Whether it's holding him prisoner, you don't know. But there are glyphs on the walls.
Okay, everything we fought behind glyphs has been pretty dang tough.
Why are people going different directions?
I don't know. You tell me.
That
So.
seems dangerous. We should all go one
Breaking up
direction.
band.
Let's go south.
Okay.
Kilgareth, give me a D6, please. Just do it out in the open. There is a pretty strong smell in the tunnels that I think your character was here when they encountered them. If not, we'll pretend he was.
No, but I remember it. I think I was running Tim.
It was-
The stinky Koatoa that are dead.
Not Kuatoa, but definitely a stinky fish
fish
smell that's
smoke.
really strong, yeah, to the southerly direction.
Okay, well everybody else is here now, so we can all smell the bad fish smell together. So.
Yep.
But that's right next to the way up.
You can actually see from where, back up, right there, you can see bodies strewn about that room. I think some of you guys like fireballed them, or definitely there was some. The room where Kilgareth is right now is a lot of dead troglodytes.
Did we loot all those side tunnels?
You don't remember because the map resets whenever you teleport.
I think we rested down here, didn't we?
You didn't rest in this area.
Down south and maybe a little west. Down there somewhere, maybe.
I think
right.
This is the stairs up.
Right here, Kilgareth has found the exit out.
Okay. Well, hold on.
Alright,
We need to get
never
everybody
mind,
here
let's
with
go
us.
up.
Well, we're missing some people.
So what I would like to do is we're going to take, at this point, we're going to take a 10-minute break. We're going to do some theater of the mind. We're not going to pull up the map and move around. We're going to assume you guys know how to make it back to those guys. But alrighty, so you guys make your way out. You thanks to Kilgareth, you guys find the exit. You make your way up. And what was your goal? There was two places you guys could go back to. You could go back
go
to
see the Pecs first?
the Deo or the
Yeah.
Pecs.
I pecked first because I'd really rather not deal with those genies.
Do you remember who
all I
spoke
wanna
to
do is
them?
kill 'em.
Do you remember who spoke to them first? Who was the person that talked to them?
I can't remember who talked to him first.
You know that light really bothers them.
Oh, the picks? I thought you were talking about the genies.
No. I'm talking about the Pecs. The Pecs.
Okay, I thought that was Gunther that talked to him first. Or was it Drog?
Yeah, Kilgareth can go talk to him. So.
Do you want an elf to talk to him, or do you want the dwarf to talk to him?
What? I've never met these ones.
Or maybe
I
the
go-
gnome, yeah.
Yeah, maybe the gnome would be better. But I think we should offer them the military pick if they want it. in
What's so here?
exchange for he-
That's a good idea. If they can help, yeah.
So what I can do is like I don't even need any light source, so I can see them without the lights. If it's gonna bother them so much,
Yeah, they don't like the light.
what do you want me to ask them then? What trade the pick for a what?
We want to
To-
turn Drog back to flesh from stone. We need a stone to flesh ability somehow.
What
Yeah,
in the
we want him
world
to
is
be
a
a dwarf
drog
instead
then?
of a rock.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. I'll do that.
You guys see that image?
Yep.
So the thing with a pick is the peck. A peck is a PECH, and a gnome would definitely know what those are. The thing in the behind you don't need to worry about, but the thing in the front, that's definitely something you, as a deep gnome, are familiar with. They are a creature of the elemental plane of Earth. They tend to be definitely underground, dwell in dark places. They don't like light. You know that they're basically good, generally peaceful. And from what the party has told you, this particular group was trying to dig a path to an open sort of space that wasn't. It was open, but there was no like entrance to it. It was a cavernous area that was probably, created millennia ago by water under the ground, and they know it's there. They're trying to make their way to it. They found them while they were carving stairs and digging through the rock to get to it.
They
So
were they were grumpy.
I wasn't there
No.
when we met them, but so I guess I'll ask the party. It's like, so point me in the right direction so I can find them.
Okay, they're right behind the face that says "This is not the way."
Yep.
There's about 8 of those. But I will assume they actually legitimately tell you. If anything, Sir Finfall probably would. You guys make your way back all the way back to the main entrance to the higher upper level. You get to the
This
room.
is not the way room.
Yes, where there's the faces on all the exits. Each one of them, when you approach it, says, "This is not the way," but the area where the pecks are. You can hear them tink, 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 banging on stone, still digging, it sounds like. And Delwar, you can approach them as you see fit. They're not aware of you guys yet. You can just hear them working stone. You recognize the sound of a pick tinking, tinking, cracking at the stone.
So I'm gonna not sneaking in. I'm gonna actually come in I'm not gonna be like making a lot of noise, but I'm just gonna sort of like be whistling to myself and walking in with a pick on my shoulder, just so that they're not like freaked out and want to attack, because I just popped out of nowhere, right?
So you approach them, you see that there's about 9 of them there. You see one guy that's kind of in the back. He's kind of pointing, kind of directing the other, 8 folks that are digging. You can tell that they're working steadily on a set of stairs that lead up. You can see that they're kind of carving at the ceiling, and as they do, they're making stairs up. And as you kind of move in, you see the guy in the back. He kind of turns around a little surprised to see somebody coming up in this area, but he's not scared. He recognizes you for what you are, a deep gnome, and he kind of nods his head and says, "Greetings. What are you doing here?" He's surprised to see you this high up in the underground.
And undercommon, I respond to him, "Oh, it's good to see you. What are you doing up here this far up? Where are you taking those stairs? Where are those stairs going?"
He says, "Well, we've found a large opening that has not been exposed for thousands of years, and we're planning to make it at our home for our clan."
"Oh, that's great. Is there any way we can help?"
Unless you have the ability to dig through stone, not really. We're just, we'll get there. May take us a while.
And that's when I'll like lift the pickaxe off my shoulder and kind of goes like, with something like this, right?
Oh, his eyes kind of light up, and he kind of holds out his, kind of asking, "May I, to look at it?"
And I hold it, but I show it to him.
Okay. He's like, yes, that would help a lot. We would be able to advance our schedule probably by at least 2 to 3 weeks. What do you want for it?
Oh, we've got a dilemma. One of our friends seems to have been turned to stone, and I think we need to unturn him to stone, make him fleshy again. I know, it sounds awful. You all love the stone so much, but if you could help.
He kind of turns, and you hear him speaking a language that you're not familiar with. It's not undercommon. It sounds like really like gravel and rock kind of grinded together and that sort of thing. And you guess it sounds like you kind of hear a chuckle from the rest of the group, and he says, "Absolutely, I can certainly take care of that. Do we have a deal?" And he holds out his hand.
Well, sounds like you guys came to a conclusion a lot faster than I expected. And maybe I'm not getting the full deal I should be getting, huh?
We'll both get what we want.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. All right, here you go. We have a deal, and I reach out and I grab his hand.
Okay. He shakes it, and he says, "Show me where your friend is."
And
he turns, and again he speaks in that language that's kind of gravelly and like it just sounds like rocks just grinding hard against each other, and they turn around and they keep doing what they're doing. And he
Yeah,
looks
so I
at
just
you.
I walk him back to the group.
Okay. Alrighty, you guys. You see the deep gnome, Delwar approach, and in tow he has one of the pecks following him.
All right.
Well, let's go turn
Can
him
they
right
help?
into a dwarf.
Do they say they can help?
Yeah, they said they can help. They'll accept the pickaxe in exchange for fixing our friend.
Fixing him, like turning stone back to his original flesh.
That's
right?
what they said. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
well, I still got the pickaxe. I'm not going to give it to him until he turns him over.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. All right.
So you guys lead him back to the area where you guys slayed the Gorgamera, I think it was called. And he's still standing there. Let me actually, I want to show an image of poor dwarf turned into.
Yeah, that image you did. That's a real good image.
Hold on a second. Give me a second. Where is he? Yeah, it turned out really well. I was really happy with them. Is this scenes?
Yeah, whenever I try to do that kind of stuff with Dali, it just ends up looking so stupid.
Oh, here it is. This is it. See that? It's a pretty
Draw.
big picture.
Oh, yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, sometimes Dolly does really well.
Oh wow.
We'll wait for to get back in. Let me know when you're in and you can see the image.
Back in, I don't see an image.
Share it again.
Oh, but I'm not fully loaded in. No, there it is. Oh, that's a good picture. Yeah.
It did really good. All right. So you guys make it back to him. You guys can see the rotting flesh of the dead thing that you killed. He is still standing there looking like he was ready, charging at it to attack whenever it breathed the green gas on him. And the pet kind of turns to Delwar, points at the thing, kind of like questioning look on his shoulder, his face. What do you, respond?
That's the guy.
Does the peck understand common?
He's looking at Delwar.
Yeah, that's him right there. The dwarf with the axe and he's
Okay.
that's our boy.
So he moves up to him. He nods. He moves up to him, and he kind of just does a full walk around, looking up and down, and then he kind of puts his hands on the ground, and you can see he's kind of concentrating a little bit. You can see there's kind of some sort of shimmer in the air around, like there's heat or something. You kind of get this weird waviness, and then he just stands up and touches Drog on the forehead. And immediately he is back to flesh.
Yay.
And I will put him in the group. And hopefully you can see
Does
him.
it look legit? It's not like an illusion or something.
It looks very real.
Okay.
So I look at our little peck friend and I look at the pickaxe and I hold it out to him and I give it to him. Thank you very much.
All right.
Says,
I want to look at the peck and ask him, is there any place, what would you trade for a broadsword?
I'll translate that to him and ask and say, do you know if any broadswords around? Would you be willing to sell one?
he just kind of, I don't even know what that is. Sorry.
Yeah. Can't even get that damn lucky, can I?
But he takes the pickaxe. He says, he says thank you in the deep speak, and then he kind of just melts into the floor. He just kind of waves and just kind of whoop. As you understand it, they can travel through stone and earth, pretty much at will.
Hey, so Kilgrith had the axe in his bag, so I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I think Drog had it on him.
No, the
Did?
pick.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and remove that. Yeah, Drog still has the axe that he found on the ghouls in his thing. He doesn't have it identified, but he has it on him. That was the one he was wielding when he attacked the Gorgamera thingy. So you guys kind of catch up, as you guys are making your way back to this area, and you kind of discuss with Drog what has transpired between then and now. And you are able to target and do whatever you need to with Drog Coop?
Ah, okay.
Can you? I'm asking.
No, I only have Kilgrith.
Okay, let me configure ownership. We want to make Jeff and okay, now try.
Now he's there.
Okay, all right. So Jeff will be a running Drog and Kilgarath, and you guys have made your all the way back to the stinky, dead bodies of really reeking troglodyte bodies.
All right.
Okay,
I
well,
say we go
Drog is
back to the
really happy
circle
to be
ones.
back, and so he doesn't talk much, and he's very grumpy, but he's very grateful. So he's about as happy as he's capable of
As he
being.
gets.
Yeah, and to be clear, just from Drog's perspective, time did not just magically pass. He was there looking out at everything that he saw. So for a long time, he was just there staring at the corpse of this thing that you guys killed back then. So he knew the time passed for him. It wasn't just a magic sort of transparent.
And he's happy to be with his dwarf buddy again. So.
Going through,
Buy
you know.
my beard, it's drug.
Alrighty, guys. What do you want to do?
Let's go back to the
well,
tombs.
Drog had ale on him, so he'd like to have some of that. Kilgrith asked if we want to take an extra long camp. He can identify, and there's a couple other wizards, and we've gotten a lot of stuff.
I don't think we have any pearls.
No,
Uh,
unless
okay.
Drogs had some on him.
Oh yeah, unless Drug had some.
Drog has a gem. That's all it says. It doesn't say pearl.
Yeah, we had a stash of them for a while, but we ran out a while back.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's maybe we'll find some though. You never know.
Yeah, next time you guys make it back
Talking
to
about-
civilization, you should probably buy a whole bunch.
A whole bunch, yeah.
Or owl feathers and some kind of specialty, I think is the other thing.
Owl feathers. That's probably way easier to get.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's one of the other options for the spell. You'd need to look. Have a
Let's
wizard
take a look.
look into that.
We got some stuff we can sell or trade for pearls if we ever find some.
Well, we
Well,
shouldn't go back
okay.
to town right now, but
It's a pearl and an owl feather steeped in wine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I've
both.
just been using pearls, so.
If a luckstone is powdered and added to the infusion, the divination is more potent.
And the luckstone, you probably wouldn't want to smash up for that, but you could if it was worth it. None of you guys have a luckstone, no.
That's for like figuring out what an artifact or relic does. It looks like.
Yeah. Something very valuable you want to
So-
know exactly.
do we go back up to the 4-way room?
I think we come back to what we're seeing on the map. Is where we go.
Yes, that's where you're at right now. From there, you guys can proceed however you want to.
I say we go south from here, south and east, and head back towards the. That should get us back to that center room. Maybe on one of the doors we hadn't tried yet.
Go for it. Like, you got us here, right? So you're doing better than I was. I was lost.
Okay. Kilgrith's gonna invisibility himself.
Jason, you're welcome to, as well as Delwar, unless you're wanting to rest up from your negotiations.
No, I'll move silently. I don't have invisibility though.
Okay. If you want to, it might not be a bad idea to be kind of close to them, but not up to them, and just kind of move, kind of follow them as they're moving. Although you can't see them, but you could move up and kind of be like a intermediary between them and the party. If you want to give me a move silently check, the other two of you guys move in the direction you want. Do give me a move silently if you have elven boots. Use that. If you don't, use your skill, please.
Drogue still hurt from before he got petrified?
Yes, he
Yes,
is.
he's down about 15 hit points.
I'll throw you a quick heal.
Okay, Mike, I got a problem. I switched to Drog and Kilgrith's invisible.
Yep, you need to
I'm so
unselect
you can't
Drog.
see him.
You need to unselect
Try
Drog.
lassoing on empty space.
Yeah, there is an option.
Oh,
I'm
that
gonna
got
hit.
him. Okay.
Yeah, there is an option under the config, and we you may have missed this before, but under configuration settings, no, it's not there. Is it there? Maybe it is. Under
Yes, it is. It's
core,
under core.
under core, there is a left click to release objects. By default, that is not turned on, and I absolutely suggest that you have it turned on. That means like if you left click off the thing, it'll untarget it. If you have multiple characters, it matters. If you don't, it doesn't really matter.
Freaking
I
one.
put a
Oh, dear.
screenshot in the chat.
What?
I put a screenshot in the chat of the.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
What-
out of here.
Which way am I supposed to be going?
Yeah, he's Jason is asking Drog and Gunther, which way should I be going?
Yeah, what was I?
You
supposed
guys
to do?
can't see him, by the way.
Well, just on a role play point of view, Drog, as soon as the elves go invisible, he starts to cuss and gets real grumpy and grabs his act real tight and starts to say a lot of nasty things about elves. So,
I'll ask Finfall.
They actually went to the east, I think is what I saw Kilgreth do. Joloman's still here with us. But he went down
East
to the
east
south.
east is up.
Yep. Which way did Kilgreth go? I was looking the other way.
South. They both went south. Kilgareth and Jason both went south.
I don't want to move too far ahead because I know I'm noisy.
You are. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna pause the game right here, and I'm gonna drag some people around so I can have some conversations. One second. This.
Oh dear.
Tilt one back with me, dog.
All right, we're in our own channel. From where you're at, you can see like a kind of a light from the west. You move a little closer, you can see that there is a doorway that looks quite familiar to the other doors that you've seen before, Jeff. Over here.
alright, gotcha.
And it looks like the doorway is opened, but you don't see any chalk marks on the walls in here.
Oh, and it's already open, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Alright.
You want to do anything, or just move?
He's just gonna get maybe sneak up, get a good look, see if there's signs of life, and then head back.
Okay. I will move you to where you can see, but you don't see anything that looks different than any of the other doors, other than other areas, other than this one is opened.
Okay, got it.
And I will put you back where you were, and I will move us back in the other channel.
Okay, sounds good.
Tilt one back with me, dog.
All right, we're back.
That gets me every time.
Yeah, that's a Warcraft 2 thing, I think.
Okay, Kilgreth gets to here, pretty close to Tim and
Yeah.
Drog, and says, "Hey, the center room is over there, and the door is open.
Say what?
It may be one that we've already gone through. It's pretty much due east of your position.
The opposite of what you said.
Oh, I'm
Due
sorry,
west.
Due west. West. My bad.
West from Drogue?
West from Drogue. Due
Okay,
west
so we
gotta
got-
go back up.
Someone should probably tell
There's
us.
Kilgreth.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna move Drogue first.
Do we want to throw a find traps on or something? I guess we've been
Seems
running
like
around
we-
without
seems
it.
like
Yeah.
we've been here before.
Now, Drog wouldn't recognize it because he's not seen any of these doors before.
He went up to this way, up north, right?
No, he
It's a-
went due east, due west.
Well, there's no due west.
Oh yeah. Okay, so he went a little bit southwest, and then
No. He,
No.
no. He
went a
went
little
this
north.
direction. He was up
Yes,
here.
I thought I saw
And then
him going that
west.
way.
Yes, you did.
Oh, I didn't see where you guys were. Yeah, you got to go north and around. Yeah.
All right.
And then you guys see the great doors once again. Although these
And
are
it's
open. Yes. It looks like maybe this was the first set of doors you guys came through. There's no chalk marks, no nothing.
Put some chalk marks
All right.
on it.
Yeah, I'm
Chalk it
chalking it
up.
up.
Give it something unique so that we know that which one it is, kind of.
What's Kilgareth doing?
Oh, I guess
Tim
he's
is
gonna
also.
come back.
Yeah, Tim is also not with the party yet either.
Yeah, I'm seeing some lag here. It's not following, like it's taken a long time for the.
Do you want me to move you to the party?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Let's see if I can do this without mucking things up. Alrighty. You guys have all collected at the front of the door. I did share the image of the door. There is also some writing on it. I don't know if Bill has seen this before, but I'll share it just in case he hasn't. This is on all the doors. And I may have shared that twice. I'm sorry if I did.
So someone's imprisoned here. They're probably guarding the treasure or whatever, and we're screwed if we disturb it.
Well, Drog says, "Well, what are we waiting for?" Starts moving towards the door.
Can I look at the door to see
Pretty
if
much.
there's any cracks, or is it sealed perfectly, or is there?
No,
any
the
sort
door
of...
is actually opened. It's double doors. You've been here when we described the doors, haven't you?
No, well, unless it was the other doors from the other side where the genies were.
Okay. These are a pair of riveted iron doors. Each door is about 9 foot wide and 21 feet tall. From the look of them, the hinges are set into the stone. Each of these doors are at least an inch thick. Oh no, a foot thick. Each of the doors have many leering demon visages in bronze. There's symbols all around the edges, forming crabby tracery around the border. In the center of each is the plaque, and I showed the image that's the plaque. And I'm going to share the door just in case you missed it. That's the image of the door.
And the doors are super heavy. It usually takes like 4 of us to like barely get them open.
Correct.
Yep.
And these are open already. So.
All right. Usually we walk through and we get teleported, but
Let's try it.
be ready for a fight.
I would like to cast augury.
Okay. What's the question?
Why haven't we teleported yet? This is interesting.
I'm waiting for him to do his augury. He said he's doing his augury. Is he
Okay.
in the room?
He's right at the door. Yeah.
Tim's hanging back.
Well, Gunther is in the room before I heard what he was doing his augury about. So he attempts to, he's thinking, oh, I'm going to cast an augury. And as soon as you guys walk into the room, there's like this massive surge of light that shoots all the way into the tunnel, including Tim. And you guys all lose track of where you're at.
And we're teleported again.
Yeah, so much for the weapon.
Okay, but we've been there before. The door stays
Yeah.
open when we've gone in. That means we got to open all the doors. So we got to
Oh,
find.
that's probably true. Yeah.
So now we need to try to figure out which door we haven't opened and see how to get there.
Is there any chalk marks in this intersection?
We were just here.
Nope. Oh, yes, there is fresh ones too.
Oh, that's handy. We're back where we were, so let's go south.
Yeah, the dragon's just to the east of us, I think.
Well, no,
well,
it's
every time we've been teleporting, it's been to a square like this.
Yeah,
well, no,
but
I'm just saying. But that room to the west
Oh, I see.
is where that Umberhulk was. Yeah.
yes, yep,
So go south?
I think so.
Yeah, south. Kilgore thinks he can find the door. I'm gonna go see.
Follow me.
Oh, Mike, I found a different one. This
Hold
one's
on a sec. I'm trying to get this numbnuts to follow. I'm about to give up on this. I don't know why. I wish follow would freaking work. I don't know why it's not. It's really irritating me. We're gonna get him to mount. This. I don't know if it's the mod or just me not being competent. So click that, mouse over him, press M. Oh fuck, that's not the way I want to do it. The opposite of what I want to do. Alright, so I had moved him down just like 10. 2 squares. Oh, you can't. Now you can. Try it again. Move 2 down. Okay, fuck, it's following.
Hey.
I'm gonna pretend like I did that on purpose. I have no idea what. Now I'm gonna pause it again. We're looking for. Yes, that door is open. Kilgareth.
Okay, he's not gonna go in. Does that one have any chalk on it by chance?
Yes.
Okay, he's gonna backtrack and report.
Yeah. And then all the little side passages, like where Jason is, like when you're looking over here and over here, Jason, you can see there's like markings on the walls, but you look down those tunnels and there's nothing there. It's like at some point long ago, it may have been used as an area to trap something, but it's not there anymore or escaped long ago.
Interesting.
Okay, Kilgore came back. He said, okay, I found another door. This one is open, and it has chalk marks on it. It's a pretty good ways to the west and then south. And the doors are facing the north. So that you're moving south through the doors, due north and south. So this center room seems to be some kind of pinwheel, because the one we just entered was coming in from the northeast, right? At an angle.
So do we want to go back to the square and go north?
I don't think we need to fool with the door that from the north.
If it's open, we don't need to fool with it. We need to find the closed
door that's
ones.
still closed, or doors.
So we want to go south and around.
So we've done a west-facing door.
Yeah, follow Kilgrith now.
We've done a southwest-facing door. We've done a southeast-facing door. Maybe due north or due south.
I feel like the one we're missing is coming towards the northwest, like on a.
Yeah, I would buy that.
Like
yeah,
maybe 4 o'clock.
All right. So where did you go? You said follow the invisible guy.
Yeah,
So where'd you go?
I don't know where he went. Yeah.
Oh no, I just meant follow Drog. He's just moving down that way.
All
There's
right.
Drog.
Yeah, there's a room down. Are we going to the same place? There's a room like down to the south.
Yeah, I think we just need to work south.
That is amazing.
What?
I'm looking at all the text coming on and off.
Auras.
Yeah.
What is going on?
It's because your
The
guys
aura.
are moving in and out of Sir Finfall's aura.
So
So
Mike,
that's the door. That's the very first. Oh, you recognize this door. This is the door you just went through.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I move away.
Yeah, we don't need to go through it again unless we want to get teleported back up there just for fun.
Hold on.
Where is everybody?
Kilgareth, stop. So this carving place has only one feature, which is a peculiar, huge stone idol, 10 feet tall, very broad. It is roughly chiseled into the shape of a demonic-looking creature. Its eyes glitter a fiery color due to what look like gems. To either side of it are strangely shaped copper weapons.
So it's the cover of the Dungeon Master Guide.
One is similar to a forged fork. The other is a large sword with a wavy blade. Each rests in a brass stand. Let's see. When you moved into the room, you hear a voice. And you hear, "Leave one magical item before me, and you may have your choice of those others left previously." As those words are spoken, this magical chest sparkles and appears out of nowhere right in front of the statue, and the idol grinds stonily as it opens. Does it open it? Yes, the idol opens up the chest. Inside, you can see swords, daggers, maces, axes, javelins, boots, cloaks, scarabs, brooches, amulets, tubes, small boxes, coffers, bags, helms, arrows, bows, rods, wands, rings, flasks, bottles.
Hey, is there a broadsword in there?
There are many weapons inside.
Okay. All right. So Kilgrith has a +1 dagger that he will happily sacrifice and see if he can get a broadsword out of the chest.
All right. The rest?
So do I get rid of the dagger?
Hold on a second. I'm trying to read to make sure I understand everything. This is kind of a strange room. All right. So you're going to put the dagger into the chest, and then find something that looks like a broadsword and pull it out. It looks nice and shiny. Looks looks like a really nice broadsword.
Sweet. Okay. So I delete the dagger.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna move back to Finfall, and I'm gonna try to pickpocket the sword into his backpack, or behind. Just somehow put it on his body somewhere.
Person.
I don't. He's probably gonna fail, but he's gonna try just because that's funny.
Okay. Keep in mind he can see you when you're invisible.
Yeah, no, but I can still move south.
Right. Yeah. You certainly can. Yeah.
Okay.
He's also very perceptive as well. You've noticed that he's seen things that the rest of you guys haven't. So
Yeah.
it,
What's the harm if I fail, right?
you got it. You got it. All right, I'm gonna move us back
All right.
to the channel. Give me a blind gem roll for pickpocket,
Okay.
and I'll look at that while we're doing this other stuff. I'll move us back now.
Tilt one back with me, dog.
All right. I'm waiting for Kilgareth to come back.
Oh, I was paused. All right. I'll move back.
And the mighty aura spam.
Okay. Do I need to roll?
Yeah. Do the other stuff. All right. Sir Finfall. Give me the other one as well. Alrighty, Sir Finfall, you are kind of looking around, your head on a swivel, looking to see whenever the rest of the sneaky guys return. You kind of see Kilgrith kind of walking up. He looks, you get the impression that he's trying to be a little sneaky, a little, hiding in the shadows, but you easily pick him out in those shadows, and he kind of moves up close to you. He's got this sword in his hand. He's kind of holding it by the blade and the hilt, and he kind of moves around you. And you know, if you guys remember, if you guys ever watched the Superman movie where they resurrected Superman, and you see him kind of watching the Flash move around because he can, he's Superman is fast too.
Mm-hmm.
So when the Flash is running around, Superman's just kind of watching him as he's doing it, and everybody else, is like, "Oh wow, what's going on?" You kind of can see him, and he just kind of moves around behind you. And what do you do?
Okay.
It's not like he doesn't have the blade wielded or anything. He's not holding it. He's got like this evil little grin on his face.
I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna turn and watch him walk around me.
Okay. So Kilgareth, that's what you see. You see him kind of. He seems to be very aware of your presence.
All right. So he just says, well, my fun is spoiled. Anyway, take this. So I hand Finfall the blade handle first.
You look at it. Looks like a broadsword. It looks like a broadsword. You look at it, and it's made of copper.
It's made of copper?
Yeah. Not even something you would use in combat.
Bronze, it's copper.
No, it's not. It's definitely not something you would use in any kind of combat.
It's a paperweight.
Well, it looked nicer when I found it. So.
It's like a paper, an envelope opener sort of thing.
Okay, so I'll take it from him. And
bummer. I had to trade a magic dagger for that.
What?
Who'd you trade with?
You guys can see. Come south, and you can see.
It's not the genies, is it?
No, it's some big idol.
You got ripped off.
Yep, you got scammed.
I can't move for some reason.
Give me a second. Let me look at your character. It's probably something to do with all the effects firing off.
There it goes.
Well, at least I only lost a +1 dagger. So
That sucks.
he was gonna pickpocket it into your pack, kind of as a joke. So,
This looks like a dead end.
well, he hasn't told you what's there.
You guys are standing all over the stuff. And where's my man? What is going on? Why is that gone? Hold on a sec. Maybe it's. Let me fucking F5 it.
That's a lot more aura of protection stuff that I've seen before.
Let's see if this fixes my screen.
I don't even see it.
Hey, Kilgore's gonna try to get his dagger back.
Why is that gone? Man, this room has had some problems since we started. Give me a sec. I don't know why this particular journal page is giving me all kind of difficulty. None of the others have, but this is also not official, made in a way that would stand the test of times. Update. Now stick there. Why does it say John? Oh, that's your. This is the room is a curving place that has only one feature. It is a peculiar, huge stone idol, 10 foot tall, very broad. I'm gonna put you guys, where you came in, not here where you're at, because you guys probably would have stopped when you came in. Where's the other guy? This little shit. All right. Let's see. It is roughly chiseled into the shape of a huge demonic-looking creature. Its eyes glitter in some kind of gemstones. To either side of it are strangely shaped copper weapons. One is similar to they call it a fortune fork. I don't know what that is. It's a Gary Gygax sort of thing. The other is a large sword with a wavy blade and a leafed tip. Each rests in a brass stand. As you guys moved into the room, so when Delwar and maybe Gunther and Jolliman first moved in, you hear a voice that says, "Leave one magical item before me, and you may have your choice of those others have left previously." And you hear this grinding stone as the stone idol thing produces a chest out of nowhere. It clanks down to the ground. It opens it up, and it just kind of moves back. Unpaused.
Time to get rid of those boots, Finfall.
Yeah,
That's a good idea.
If there's another bronze sword in there, so I'll go take it. Well, Kilgreth, is this the right thing to do? Go up and
I mean, I would do it with the boots. Yeah, I mean, I gave it a +1 dagger to try to get you a sword, but didn't work.
So, what did you see in the chest?
It had everything you can imagine. I specifically went for a broadsword.
And it
yes.
gave you a copper one?
It didn't look that way when I left. So
Is the copper
So
broadsword
within the chest,
magic?
within the
Yeah, that's what I'm
chest,
wondering.
within the chest, you can see when he opens it. You can see swords, daggers, maces, axes, javelins, boots, cloaks, scarabs, brooches, amulets, tubes, small boxes and coffers, bags, helms, arrows, bows, rod, wands, rings, flasks, bottles, jugs, gauntlets, bracers, gems, jewelry. In fact, glitters within the chest.
Okay, so I'll step up to the chest. Do I see any broadswords that I can grab?
You certainly do.
Okay.
I'll move your guy up here if you're going to do that.
All right, I'm gonna get rid of those damn boots of dancing. Hell yeah!
You put the boots in. When you do, give me a D10 out in the open, please. Ooh, not good. So the giant demonic idol, you don't hear it, but the rest of them kind of see it. Its mouth open, and you see this green sort of mist just pour out and engulfs you, Delwar, Gunthrid, and Jolliman.
Jeez.
Let me do this real quick. So Jolliman and Sir Finfall failed. Delwar and Gunthrid succeeded. Of course, they're dwarves. The world just seems to like slow around you. It feels like you're in the Matrix, and everything moves slower. However, this creature steps forth, wielding the weapons that it has, and is bearing them down upon you. And I am going to put everybody in the combat tracker.
Oh my goodness.
Pitfall cannot just win for anything. Come on.
Just wanted a damn sword.
dude, I did everything I
know.
could.
Sir Finfall the Cursed.
Yeah.
No
That's
kidding,
name.
man. And he's horribly burned. How many nicknames have you had now?
3 so far.
Maybe you shouldn't change your name to Thin Fail.
No, no,
Rude.
no. That's
Just
good.
joking, man. Just joking.
You
No.
gotta keep hope alive.
Yeah. Let's
The
see.
bug's back.
What would Nero do? Nero's gonna try to levitate this thing. Damn it! What the fuck? The thing is irritating me. Well, Nero's going first, so he was going to cast not lantern. He's going to cast levitate. Where's levitate? I don't know if he can even affect it because it's probably too big. But I'm guessing that's what he would have tried. Let's see. 100 pounds per level of experience. He is 7th level, so he would be able to do 700 pounds. How big is this thing? This thing is, oh wow, 9.5 feet tall. How much do you think 9.5 feet of stone would weigh? Would it be over 700 pounds?
Yeah.
It would?
Easily.
I think it
All right.
probably would be.
Depends on how fat it was.
Yeah,
Hey,
so...
it added 12 to all of our initiatives.
Yes, I know. It's not going to do anything. I'm just going to cast it so I can get it out of the way. And that is the end of his turn. Delwar.
So looking at the room, what else do I see? Is there like a door outward? Is that idle? Like, did it leave anything open behind him?
What you can see is what you can see. I mean, there's no other doors in the room. No, the only exit
Okay,
you can see is where you came in.
Yeah, I guess I was trying to figure out if there was like anything behind him when he moved away from the wall. So okay.
No, it was actually standing where he's at. It's just the chest is in front of him.
Gotcha. All right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself, and that's where I'm gonna go.
Okay. Why does it not let me update combat? Alrighty. Just apply that to yourself, and then end your turn, and it will be Jason's turn. I moved the bad guy. I gave him like a modifier too, like you guys got. Jason.
My initiative should be 5 higher because it didn't show.
I know. I moved the bad guy, so I wouldn't have to move all you guys because of what's going on. So.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna move up and attack the golem.
You are invisible, so you'll get +4 to hit. Ooh! So you get X4 damage. That's on a backstab. Your normal backstab is X3, right?
Yeah, X3. Yep.
Yeah. So you'll get X4 on the damage. Roll it out.
Hey!
Ooh! Look at that. That's a lot of damage. And remove your invisibility and end your turn, or end your turn and remove your invisibility.
Got it.
Tim, casting magic missile.
Okay. Yep.
Something real quick. Make sure he's not immune to that. I don't think they have an immunity to spells. Wait. Oh! Wow. Yeah, those magic missiles hit him and just make little black marks on him, but don't do anything.
Yeah, golems are a pain in the butt.
Okay.
Yeah, I was double checking. That's why I was, because I know some of these guys are immune to everything except a very few list of spells, and this
You
guy.
definitely need magic weapons too.
Yeah. Alright. Next, Sir Finfall. What are you gonna do?
Oh hell, I don't have. Okay, I'm just gonna strike at him, but I don't think it's gonna help.
Sorry, Mike. I rolled a private roll. I didn't mean to, but that was to see how many mirror images I got, and I can't see what the outcome was.
You shouldn't need to. It should automatically do that. If you look, that's a hit. You can look at your details tab, the mirror image effect. If you go to the effect, you can see how many it has. It's actually 3.66666. I need to round that up. It's 3.
Oh. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I need to make sure that rounds. I'm gonna make a note for that.
Would 3.66 round up or round down?
I don't know off the top of my head. We'll see if it matters. It may not matter.
Okay, Dwarf is gonna scream out a dwarvish battle cry and charge the thing. So I get +2 to hit after I move up.
Make sure you set the charge thing on you before you make your attack, so you get your modifier.
How do I?
You should have something on your combat tab. There's a charge action. Use that and apply it to yourself. You'll need to target yourself to apply it to you. Actually, no, you can't.
Nice.
You can't. You can't charge. You're encumbered. You can't charge when you're encumbered at all.
Whoa, he's not encumbered, is he? He's unencumbered.
Is somebody underneath you that's encumbered? Oh, yes. It's this guy. It wasn't you. Sorry. I saw the encumbered icon. So, all right, you're good. So add the charge effect after you target yourself, and then charge and make your roll. All right, there you go. We'll move you here, and then make your target and attack him. That is a hit. Nice. Definitely knocked off some of his stone. And since you are the last thing to hit him, it's going to target you and make its attack against you.
That's Strong's job. It's all right.
That is a hit, sir. For 13 damage.
Bah, is that all you got? Come on.
Kilgareth.
Okay, Kilgrith thought he was going to cast a spell, changed his mind. He's going to move around behind him for a backstab next turn.
Going through. Sounds like a hit. You slam your hammer into him and doesn't seem to do much of anything. Jolman.
I'm gonna try and hit him, but I don't have a magic weapon, so I don't think it's gonna work.
All right.
I am using a magic weapon though.
Is it +1 or +2?
Jolman, you're going to need to move to hit him from where you're at with that?
I'm using my spear. It can
Yeah. Oh,
It's the
you're
same
doing
distance.
diagonal. You're using diagonal.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. Go for it.
As I hit.
It did? And like Gunther's attack, you seem to just make a little white scratch along the body of
Okay,
the...
so it's not really doing damage. Okay.
Sounds good, John.
Was that spear +1?
No, it's not.
Drog is using the unidentified battle axe with the skull on it.
Yep. So, if each of you guys can kind of wait until the next person rolls, I'm kind of watching to see if I can figure out what's triggering that. I don't think I've seen. I think everything has worked fine this round. But whenever we do next round, just kind of, it's going to be hard without me just saying, okay, you roll. But just don't try not to all drop your rolls at once, just to see if it makes a difference. Even if it does, I still need to figure out what's causing it. But I don't know. Maybe if it goes slower, I can see it. Nero.
You ready for Kilgrith to start?
No, we've got Tim and Nero that both still need to roll. Nero would probably just do... Well, if Magic Missile didn't work for Tim, he's not going to do that. Levitate didn't work. I think he's just going to move up and...
I don't think there's much he could do against the Greater Gull.
Yeah, I think he's just going to move up, man. That's what he's going to do. I'm going to set his initiative really late. And then we just need Tim.
There it goes.
Tim is undecided. What does Tim, the academic, wish to do?
Tim can do nothing except drag dead bodies out of the cave.
No dead bodies yet. No dead bodies
He's gonna
yet.
sit back and
He's
ponder
getting
this.
ready to play medic.
Pretty
Okay,
much.
Kilgrith
Gorman!
doing a backstab. So,
Wait for Tim to finish. There we go. Now you can go. You're +4 to hit. Rolling that 20 like your buddy did, and you get a bonus. Well, X3 is still good. Look at all those numbers, man. Yeah. Situation.
okay, and take
Oof.
responsibility.
20 damage. That hurts. All right, and we are on Gunther.
So I'm using Flame Blade.
Yeah. Cast it.
Um,
Okay. Add the effect to yourself, and then next round you'll be able to use it. I know I fixed this last week. Why does it not have the attack on it? Or last week. Last time we played, there's supposed to be an attack on that. I fixed this already once. Hold on a sec. Let me look at the item browser. Spell.
hey Mike, I think I screwed up. It says that Flame Blade applied to Golem.
Don't worry about it right now. Let me look at the spell. But I will definitely fix that. I know I added the attack here. Did I not? Is there any bonus when you use that as a weapon? A melee weapon?
No, it's regular, and then the damage is 1d4 plus 4, and there's no save.
Right. Do you use your strength modifier with it? Does you get bonus from strength to damage and that sort of thing, or is it just? I mean, it is a melee weapon. I'm gonna say it gets strength bonuses, and we'll leave it at
Yeah,
that.
but I don't have a strength bonus, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I'm fixing this spell in general for next time. All right. So you've cast the spell. I can undo the one that you put on the golem. Target yourself. Put it on yourself, so that it will keep track of how many you have. Next round, you'll be able to use. You'll click the flame blade spell again, and it should come up with the attacks for next time. Delwar.
All right, so I want to move kind of where Jason is, and then see if I can sneak over there and hide behind him and do a backstab if that's possible. If not, that's fine. I just want to.
You want to move to say here?
Or not. I don't know if that's doable in here.
You want to move to here? Is that where you're saying? Can you see me pinging them out?
To share screen in Discord or?
Oh, I can do that. I don't know how well it's going to work because I'm on my phone, but I can try that. Let's see.
Give it a shot.
Share screen. I want to share. I'm looking. I don't want. Where is it?
See all the secret DM stuff.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, I have trouble sometimes at work when I have too many windows open.
Yeah. All right. So you guys can see that? You can see all the.
I can see it.
See all the names of all the bad guys. All right. So Delwar, you were going to go first. So I can roll for your attacks, or you can roll your d20 and I can look at your stuff and do all the manuals. It's up to you how you want to do that. You're going to get +4 hits. So if you've got a d20 next to you, roll it and add
I
plus
do.
4.
Yeah, it's actually sitting right in front of me. Give me 1 second. All right, I got my big metal dice, and I'm going to roll it and see what happens here.
All right, let me know what it is.
There's a 12 plus 4.
And the roll is 12. Where am I looking at? The AC. Oh, so 4 would be 16. So you would hit AC 2, if I'm not mistaken. And I can't remember what this guy is. This guy's AC 5, so that is a hit. Give me, you're using this. It's large, so give me a D8. And you're going to multiply the dice only times 3.
All right, D8 rolling. That is a 5 times 3 is 15.
Plus 2 is 17, and I don't think this guy does not have enough left. With your final stab in the back, the creature falls to the ground as if dead.
Yay.
Yay!
Yeah, you guys were really close. I hated to leave it like that. But you guys, with Delwar's, and in fact, Delwar's knife, whenever you stab him, it seems to like just kind of go through him like his, his stone flesh, the stone of the creature was just like butter. It just kind of went right through him and just sliced right into him. Like I mean, you haven't noticed this on other things, but it seems particularly strange that it would, work so well. The other guys definitely, I mean, they were causing damage, but your knife seemed to like carve out a giant hole in him.
Did it feel like he might not be stone, or did it seem weirder to me in any other way like that?
It's like your blade
It's the long.
didn't recognize it as stone, or it is more adept at cutting stone for whatever reason.
Well, I look at my knife and I kind of give it a kiss and I put it back in the sheath.
All right.
Yeah, that's pretty handy for a gnome.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah. So I probably should. I can't move this off the screen. Let me hide that because you guys don't want to see that. Let me pause my share because I got to read some things that you guys don't want to see and make sure I understand what's all going on, what's in the room. After you guys have slayed the large, what definitely appears to be some sort of stone golem between the priests and the wizards, you guys kind of all discerned that it was some sort of animated stone creature from some time way in the past. But you look at the chest, and after the creature dies, the kind of aura and the glow of all the items within seem to be of value, but now they all look like worthless trash. Everything is just, the weapons were made of copper, the wands were just like sticks, the rods were just, garbage. There was, even the jewelry was not even real.
Is Kilgriff's dagger there?
It is in the bottom of the chest.
Okay, he's taking it back.
Okay.
Ooh.
And with that,
Then
I
he
think
spits on the golem.
and with that, I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and end since my internet is dead.